CMPRadio.net, the voice of Chester. CMPRadio.net, it's the station.
Chester, what's up? It's your boy CEEZ. I'm back every Wednesday night, 7 p.m., CMP Radio, kicking in with CEEZ. Y'all already know. Let's get active.
Yeah. 25th Street all the way down to 291. Yeah.
This DJ's so funky, man.
I've been working to stand distant. I'm on a damn mission. I'm stamping this requisition. You know that the man's spitting. Flow like cortisone. I heard that my fans itching. My shorty tastes like sweet potatoes. You know them yams different. It's the transition. I done got out of prison and I'm making a difference. I've been working 2 jobs. I ain't got no time for chilling. And just because they don't get it, they don't mean you don't give it. Man, listen, getting money is the topic. My door always open, can't knock it. I'm in the studio, psychotic. Every time I make a song, I drop it. Watch how I put it together, concoction. Heard niggas talking about I ain't the hottest. Like my money in the strip club, niggas out of pocket. I'm just riding, destination is the profit. Heard they try and stop it, but I ain't got it. Know it's going down, and she jocking, she ain't even wash it. Put her in the microwave, she a thigh pocket. Super toxic, what you saying, bruh? Your girl won't get off me, got him salty like Arabia. Ask me what I want to eat, I said steak 48, me love. Do it for a king. I just hustle, try to stay out of trouble and do my thing. A lion on the prowl. My people brainwashed, so I gotta keep a towel. Steadily, they Patrick Beverly, these niggas foul. I give you my shoes, just put them on and walk a mile. I never gave up, I know some people wonder how. I be by myself, I used to always be in crowds. Youngins running wild in these gloomy streets of Chester where it's hard to crack a smile. I've been doing this since Jadakiss was wearing paper towels. Growing up, I wanted to be all I can be. Then I got influence, started running them streets. When I got my first ounce, you'd have thought it was a key. Then I started hustling on 24th Street. Played a lot of sports, I used to have my coaches hot. Right at the practice, I told them drop me off on the block. They used to tell me you got potential, you need to stop. But I was stuck on stupid, I couldn't see my spot. Took me a while to grow up, and I'm still learning. Still got some pain from my childhood, and it's still hurting. I thank God, nah, I ain't self-made. I'm just poking out my chest, they trying to draw a stalemate. I talk to God and ask to listen, act on my convictions. Everybody saying facts, whole time it be fiction. They be doing it for clout, starting rumors. But your lion ain't flying, no puma. I love my haters, bring it in, group hug. Cousin said he want all the smoke. I said, well, who, cuz? Then I told him to chill. Life in prison is real. Let's fall back. I'ma get us a meal. For real. It's the transition. It's the transition. Man, listen. It's the transition.
Look at some patent leather breads. Yeah.
Was you talking about sneakers?
Yeah, man, I was reading the StockX article.
You buying fake sneakers from StockX?
I ain't buying them. First of all my sneakers is authentic.
How do you
Thank
know?
you. Because I don't get my shit off StockX.
Damn.
And it's not saying that all the sneakers, they bought 4 pairs of red bread ones that just came out the patent leather Jones. And they was Fugazi. Anyway, man, we going to get into that in a second. They had the Fugazis out.
Still got them?
I got mine. I got my patent leather one. I don't know. I'm about to go take my shit apart. I guess I'm going to have to go investigate. I might be walking around with the fake J's. Only time will tell.
Oh, you grab most of your Jones off the stock joint too?
I don't grab nothing off StockX.
Oh, all right.
I grab off my shit off Reconnect, man. Shout out to my boy, man, Tony O'Hollins, man. Reconnect.
All right, see,
And I done gave you that's free game right there. Niggas always ask me, where? Who you plug? Pay how you weigh.
I grab my shit from Goat.
Because he ain't cheap. Gold ain't cheap neither.
I know.
But you can't get your sneaks off the street.
I used to.
Niggas had that size.
When I had time, I don't have time for that anymore. Like to stand in a line.
Yeah, I'm
buy
not doing that
sneakers.
neither. That's why I go holler at Antonio.
You feel me? I used to have a Foot Locker Connect. You feel me? Toss him. I was always paying time.
Foot Locker about to be banned from selling Nike.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. That's true, huh?
Yeah, once they run out of Nike stock, it's over. No
So
replenishing.
what they gonna do with
That's
gonna be
crazy.
over mic, no mics.
No mics in Foot Locker. You can't really get a pair of mics in Foot Locker anyway.
Any fucking way.
I was just at Cherry Hill, seen a pair of 13s, the one Jones that just came out in my size.
Yeah. Did you grab him?
No,
Why not?
I got priorities right now.
Ooh.
Man,
That's what I'm talking about.
real shit.
I'm gonna play some music for that.
Nah,
CMP ready.
Let me find.
oh,
it,
you
damn.
don't know what you was. You wasn't listen. Hey,
Hey man, there's a lot of buttons in here.
I believe it.
I apologize.
More power to you.
But we're back, man.
We are the return, man. We are back. I mean, I'm here.
Act like we stole something.
It's been a while, man.
It's an
It's
easy
been
lick.
a year.
You always go back to the easy licks.
Who?
This I know I did.
What you mean easy? This ain't an easy lick.
It's not.
No.
A lot of
You gotta
people
I had to
think
put.
it is.
Listen, I started out. I thought it was easy. I took it as a joke. You feel me? But I mean, you was on my top. You feel me? And I
think
wasn't
I'm
ready
on
at the time.
everybody's top, though.
I had to get right.
Right.
Huh?
I'm on everybody's top though.
Because you want people to succeed.
I do. I do. I see success.
Everybody can't handle the pressure. Not saying the pressure, but you know, everybody don't see it that way. Some people look at it
Consistency.
differently.
Consistency wins championships, bro. Consistently. If you consistently steal the ball, then they can't score. If you consistently get an interception, then they can't score. If you consistently throw touchdowns, then they have to score more. Consistency wins,
Right.
no matter what. Blake Bunner,
Yo,
My guy
my
what's
man.
going on, man?
in the building.
It's something to see y'all, man. Remember when y'all was young boys, running
off in
around
the way.
snotty noses,
My nose wasn't already snotty, but all right.
fighting up the way. You feel me?
You try to boost it with the snotty nose.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, y'all was snotty nosed young boys. It's okay. Everybody was. I was. You feel me? Like, it's cool. I just remember y'all and to see y'all now as grown ass men, man, just make me feel like I'm old.
No, don't speak that to existence.
Yeah,
Yeah, you trolling.
I don't need to, but shit happens.
My fault.
Doubt.
What is you doing?
Nah, I'm
Share the
I'm
live
trying
what
to
you
figure
doing.
out.
See, there you go. See, a whole
This,
that's
when it involved the crib, you know, I gotta push it on pause.
yeah, yeah.
I'm here though. I'm paying attention.
I
We
see
active.
That. I see that.
Yeah.
Let's get active.
Yeah, you feel me? That's my new little. I don't want to call it a catchphrase, but you know, that's my little. Because I want people to get active, man. Whatever you're doing, you feel me? Whether it's in the community, at work, you feel me? Just get active. You feel me? I feel like I've been sitting back too long, so that's what that's about. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we got my man Blake in the building, man. He came through to drop some music. Nah, my fault, man. And it's shit. They texting me and they drowning. They drowning me out.
Don't answer the
I don't know. I got to. I got to. When it's wifey, I gotta make sure everything cool. You feel me? But you know,
What's up? With
yeah, that's
that, man?
going
You
on
got
too, man. Nigga, a lot that
babies
happened.
on the way.
Babies, engagements,
You
life,
got
man.
engaged.
Yeah, I got engaged.
You know what that means,
Congratulations,
right?
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I know what that means.
You getting married.
I wouldn't have did it if I wasn't
Can
ready.
I be in your wedding?
next
Can I
stop.
be in your wedding?
Yeah, you could be in the way, man.
seriously,
you
I
want to be
want-
one of the groomsmen.
Yeah, I want to be
feel
one
me?
of the groomsmen.
So I don't know who's gonna record it though.
What
We
you
going
mean?
live. We going live.
We going live?
Episode of Kicking It with C, straight from the way. The reception gonna be on live.
The reception can't be online.
Yeah, the reception gonna be.
Let's keep the reception.
The reception is gonna be. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, man. You know, a lot been going on, man. But like I said, we gonna get into all that, man. I want to give my guy Blake Bunner, man, some time. You feel me? He got a lot going on, man. I'm gonna let him explain that. Let him explain what the shirts is about. You feel me? Because this his shirt right here, his movement he got going on. Like I said, he brought some music coming through. The intro, that was his shit. Transition. My fault. There we go. I know we could cuss on here, but I'm trying not to cuss. You know, for my personal growth. But anyway, it might slip a couple times because y'all know I like to keep it real and raw. You know what I mean? Pause. So yeah, man. Go ahead, Bunner. Tell them a little bit about what you got going on, where you been, what you been doing.
Oh man, working, man. I've been working, man. Just you know, obviously I got a job, but I've been working on myself as well. You know what I'm saying? With the whole, you know, making a difference concept. You know, I came up with that like I would say like 2018. I was upstate, and I was at work one day, and I'm like, I was just thinking, like, you know what I mean, when I get back out there, man, it got to be a different avenue that need to be taken, you know what I'm saying, for longevity, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, like, you know, what can be, you know, the concept? So a lot of people, you know, growing up, a lot of people used to say I look mad, you know what I mean? Because I just got like that face, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, how could we, and a lot of times that don't even be the case, you know what I mean? But I'm like, how can I, you know, switch that to something positive? So I'm like, you know what, I am mad. I'm like, I'm making a difference. So while I'm working, one of my homies up there, he like, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta go out there and do it. Don't play with it. That's it. And he kept, you know, inspiring me. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. But, you know, when I came home, I kind of like, life happened. So, you know, all this was supposed to be taking place for me, you know, within a few months after I came home. Obviously, I've been home 2 years now, but, you know, we still at it. So
put your headphones on so you can hear me, because I don't think you can hear me.
That shit, it takes time though. It's a process, man. You feel me?
I definitely want to give you your flowers, right? Because you said something when you were locked up, right? And then you used a lot of things that came through your life, right? People say you look mad, right? And you use the word mad, making a difference. But you didn't give up on that dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, a dream was activated inside of you. And when CEEZ says, let's get active, bro, he really means that shit. You know what I'm saying? So watching him do everything that he's been doing and everything that we're trying to do as a group, understand that your dream is your most important thing, your most important possession, right? I know we have kids, we have things that we want to do for our kids, but you can't do none of that stuff until you get active inside of your dream. So that was ignited in a place where most of us have been. And most of our dreams have either died, you feel me, or we just forgot about them and started living life. Then you come home and you say you're 2 years home, you're 2 years free, and it's just like now you're able to make a difference. You're able to really push that across to other people. So I'm proud of you, bro. Like, literally, man, because you know where we come from, man. There ain't too many people gonna tell you that. And I'm definitely proud of you, man. So keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Man, I know you bought a video. It's this not off the EP you just dropped, but this was like one of the first joints you did when you first came home, you feel me? And it's I feel like it's a message in this joint that people need to hear, you feel me? So
I agree.
You wanna go ahead, you know, get into the body. What is it called? No More Bodies, right?
Yeah. I basically like remixed the Wiz Kid song, Essence. That's like the jam. I mean, everybody, that's on, every time you turn the radio on, you hear that joint. So I'm like, damn, let me remix it, put my own twist on it, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, convey a positive message with it, because it's catchy anyway, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
that was like my whole impetus with that.
Yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and drop that No More Bodies real quick, man. Y'all check this joint out, man. We'll be right back with more Blake O. Bunner, man. You're kicking it with CEEZ.
Yes, sir.
I had to do it, I had to do it. For me to get the message across, I'm using music. So many people died in my city, we used to it. They said she gave a drop on his top, these girls ruthless. It's sad, I mean bad, like real bad. He changed his life for his kids, now that's a real dad. These old heads, they supposed to be the influence, but niggas 40 years old, still into it. It's 5 niggas right now, packed in a Honda Civic, looking for ops, but won't look for no white supremacists. And I ain't racist, I'm just saying I don't get it. I'm just being upfront with how backwards that we living. Niggas don't be living they rhymes, they just spitting. They just write rhymes and risk dying trying to live them. I feel my purpose in life to use my experience to make a difference. My city don't need no more bodies. My city don't need no more bodies. Is it still gonna happen? Probably. It get greater later. My city don't need no more bodies. Don't be a dummy. You gon' get some money. I remember doing time, me and my celly rapping. He said as long as sin in this world, these things happen. Kids dying, moms crying, it's tragic. So I'ma start a positive epidemic like fashion. That beef stuff for the birds like a cockatoo. And them niggas that you roll with is not what shoot, thinking that's your man just cause he bust a shot for you. Whole time beefing just something he like to do. Hold your kids tight, hug your mother. No matter how tough you is, somebody still call you a sucker. I do this cause I really care. I know some people like, yeah. Well, here's a lesson. In the street, you either dead or in jail. Somehow we still think that we the exception. It's work to do, so let's get it done. I can pick up a gun, I'd rather pick up my son.
My city don't need no more bodies. Is it still gonna happen? Probably. My city don't need no more bodies.
Don't be a dummy, go on, get some money. I want my people to thrive, I want my people to live. For centuries we had to fight to survive. Couldn't read, far as education, we was deprived. Working hard for the man's time to get on our job. And I know it's a lot of people feeling me. Society set us up for failure, but we got our own accountability. We've been wasting time too much. And I don't say I'm on demon time, cause I love God too much. We gotta make a stand. Collectively, we gotta make a plan. Being the killer, pulling triggers, they don't make a man. There's better ways that we can settle our differences. Too many brothers in the grave are doing sentences. So I pray and ask God, what's the recipe? Every time you get on Facebook, they like, check your peeps. All positive vibes. If you next to me, to all the fallen soldiers,
My
rest
city
in
don't
peace.
need no more bodies. My city don't need no more bodies. Is it still gonna happen? Probably. My city don't need no more bodies.
That was the No More Bodies, man. My guy Blake Bunner, man, mad, making a difference, man.
Yes, sir.
And you know, you had a little story about when we was on camera. You was telling me that how that was the second, and it wasn't even an unedited visual of the video.
Right. Yeah, we shot the video. That was the second time we shot it. Shout out to Drew, KST. Yeah, it was good, man. It was awesome, man. That was my first video I ever shot. So, you know what I'm saying? I was nervous.
And it's crazy because you've been rapping for a while. Yeah. Like a lot of people might not know you like we know you up the way. You feel me, off of the Yes Guy stories or just be out there rapping on the block. So to know that Blake, you feel me, just hear this Blake, and it's really a transition.
Right. Absolutely.
And that's I understand why the album is called Transition. Like it's real dope.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, we shot it twice. It came out real good. Like I said, shout out to Drew. We was down at train station. I think we shot some at Deshaun Park. It was good. It was real organic, you know what I'm saying? And we put it together.
Now the message behind the song is what's powerful and what's important, what people need to hear, because at the end of the day, a lot of the music that we listen to, it's not really positive, kid friendly, you know, like since you dropped that drum, bro, like that's all I listen to when I take my kids to school.
That's cash.
Because of the message that's behind it, you feel me? Like I don't want them to always hear me listening to Lil Durk and you know that type of music, because for one, they shouldn't even be listening to it. But I feel as though they my kids, so I also instill to them, let them know, like, you feel me, this is the music that daddy listens to, but this is not the lifestyle or anything. Like my kids don't know nothing about drill music. They don't know nothing about, I don't want to say our culture, but like as far as the culture that is popular, like they don't know nothing about that. They play their tablets, roadblocks, you feel me, and they suburban. They like you would think my kids is from the suburbs.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. For real, because it's everywhere. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm all about positivity, man. Like, you know, I try to illustrate that in my music to the best of my ability, and I use my experience to do that. A lot of that music, that's a destruction to our community, I believe. I find myself listening and getting caught up, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, in my, you know, just feeling it, you know what I mean? But you know, I believe like my foundation is solid where, you know, I'm structured where I know where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? And how, you know, my whole perception. So even though that feeling might be transitory when I'm, you know, riding around bumping, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's not what I'm putting out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's real captivating, man. You know, it's captivating. That's what's out right now. So to even, you know, try to put out anything positive, you gonna protrude. You know what I mean? That's just it. You gonna protrude, and it's gonna take courage for you to do that.
A lot of courage. I mean, to go against the stream is always going to cause you to be looked at as funny. Literally, everybody always asks me, "Yo, P, why you don't talk to more rappers?" And I'm like, you don't drink your water out of a toilet, do you? It's water in there. It's cold water in there. You feel me? But you're not walking up to no toilet and sticking your cup in the toilet and drinking it. So, not to say all rappers are the same, but if you're talking about murdering and you're talking about selling drugs, I already lived that. So I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't care what new album, LP you got coming out. You feel me? So I try to make sure the rappers that are around me are speaking positive. Do I have a problem with promoting anybody? No, because that's what you choose to do. But I don't want to interview you. Hit CEEZ up. CEEZ will talk to you. You feel me? Like,
I'm
hit
definitely
Gio
gonna talk
up.
to you,
Gio
and I'm
will
gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk that real shit to you,
Right,
whether you want to hear it or
right.
not. You feel me?
Absolutely. But I don't feel as though me sitting here talking to you about the things that need to change if you're not rapping about those things. If you're not trying to make a difference. You feel me? Why are you doing anything? Like, what are we doing when we're not making a difference? Nothing. You feel me? We're doing the exact same thing everybody else is doing, putting out the exact same shit.
Staying out the way.
Yeah, or staying out the way, like motherfucker said. I'm staying out the way. I don't want no smoke. Right. Until the smoke comes to your front door.
Right. Now you want to get in the way, but if you'd been in the way before, you probably could have prevented that. Not prevented it, or you could have saved your folks. Like, staying out the way is a term we need to stop using. You feel me? And you broke me out of that for real, because you used to call me. You asked me what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm staying out the way.
Like, nigga.
Like, what?
I
I
call
need
you
to be
back.
out here active.
You feel me? Get active.
Let's get
bro.
active. And even like, we ain't telling everybody got to protest. You ain't got to pick it.
No.
Like, you got to find your niche. You feel me? To spread this positive love. Everybody niche is different.
Everybody's.
You feel me? Some people it's easier. You feel me? Just live by example. But even when you living by example, you still gotta help these young brothers know how you got there.
Yeah.
We ain't telling you gotta preach to them, but spread that knowledge. Just like you'll spread that negativity. Like we'll share a fight on Facebook. You feel me? But we won't share a brother like this music. You feel me? Something that's gonna speak to the people. You feel me? And it's like my guy right here really, we really was active in another form. You feel me? Like I said, for me to see this, it's like I feel like bro needed his flowers. You feel me? He need to come out here, talk. You feel me? Let them know that that stuff is dead. You feel me? It's been dead for a while. The streets is dead. You feel me? You see what happened to Thugger, Gunner, where they at? It's all about perception. Like, if you want to give this perception, and then when they catch up with you, you don't want to pay the consequences. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than life. Like, life don't have no reset buttons. You make the wrong mistake, you feel me?
You gotta
it
pay
can
for
cost you.
Right.
I listen, like even with that song, you just played, I said, I use my experience to make a difference, right? And I believe God allow us to, endure certain things to be able to assist other people
Absolutely.
in some way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, people know the right way or they have an understanding, but they won't talk about it or try to, help nobody, because a lot of people discourage, man. Like, that's one thing, like, about, growing up, like, obviously, the city's small. We all play sports together.
Right.
But a lot of my coaches growing up, man, they was on my heels, man. Like, they never gave up. And I noticed, like, a lot of old heads, they burnt out with, like, trying to, give some, like advice.
Right.
Because they feel as though the young boys ain't trying to hear it. But I'm happy that the older people that was in my life that really supported me didn't give up on me, for real. It was just my path that I chose.
Right.
But I had some people in my corner that was really trying to, help me and give me the game. And I actually had to I actually had to go through some stuff, and God allowed me to, be where I am today. But I remember vividly a lot of that stuff when I was young more than ever now. You know what I'm saying? So I think as, older people and people with a certain amount of knowledge don't get discouraged in helping and trying to assist. Just keep pushing. They might not hear you right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, it's one time you ain't hear nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know I ain't. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
I wasn't trying to hear shit.
It's tough. It's tough to keep, trying to push something and people not receiving it. Or maybe you think they not receiving it, but it's people that hear you, you know what I mean? And it might take them, for them to go through something for what you said to ring a bell.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why I try to keep hope.
And it's funny you said that because, you feel me, that's kind of what we do now. You feel me? The coalition, they done stole my little slogan now at Chester Community. You know what I mean? We hope dealers now, you feel me? We got the little bracelets going on. It's on the back of our shirts, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of people definitely losing hope, bro. Like, the fight we've been fighting it for so long, and it seemed like nothing's really changing, So you got to continue to keep positive energy, keep positive spirits alive, even just for us as the one that's speaking up for the community, because we have bad days. We spread all this positive energy, but it's still negative energy around us that we got to deal with every day. Demons trying to keep us from doing the work, you feel me? So it's just, hope is a real big thing right now, you feel me? Because if you don't have hope, you ain't got nothing, bro.
So for me, hope has always been a big thing, right? You recall when you said I was out in the street and like, man, I say something to P and people like, nah, I ain't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to school. Take your ass to school. Jokers on 21st Street to tell you, I was calling them losers. Man, y'all losing. Y'all sitting out here. Y'all trying to be like me. Don't be like me. I understood where I was going. You feel me? I knew what I wanted, though. I wanted something different for y'all. You feel me? So whenever we talk, hope is at the center of me talking to you. Like, hopefully you hear this. Hopefully it helps you. Hopefully after we had this conversation, you do something different. I ain't never lost hope. You feel me? Because there's too many people in this city that need it. You feel me? And if I lose it, then won't nobody have it. It's like being in a dark cave. You feel me? And you got a fucking torch. That torch eventually gonna start to burn out. You feel me? You gotta find other twigs, and people got it. Put it together, light up all the twigs, all we can, and we can get the fuck out of here. This world is changing now. You feel me? And the black voice needs to be heard. We need to tell the story of what's going on in our community. Can't nobody else tell it no more. If you watching NBC and ABC and all that, that's old news. You feel me? Yeah, somebody died today, but guess what? We saved 10 people over here. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the stories we need to be out there talking about. People need to step up and say, listen, he helped me. You feel me? He helped me see something different. And without that, there is no hope for that. You feel me? But we have to continue to push. We have bad days. Man, I signed off of Facebook for like 45 days because it was killing me, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm like, man, I can't keep taking it. It was shit, something after, and it was like, yo, I got to sign off and get my business together. You feel me? And then I can come back. And I understand people taking time off and understanding that they can't handle the pressure. But when you sign up to be in this game, bro, to help people, to be a storyteller of everything that those kids are going to deal with, you're going to have to take all that shit. You feel me? And as a man, we can handle that shit. Literally. There's nothing we can't handle. So
Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
like, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate both of y'all, man. I tell you that every day I talk to you, CEEZ.
I was about to say, and I tell you, you already know, man, how you carrying it.
No doubt, man.
My God, you feel me?
Appreciate you, man.
From then to now, you feel me? From then to now, even when you was helping me
Right.
build my little empire, I thought what I thought was an empire, you feel
Right,
me? To
right.
the empire I'm trying to build now, you feel me? You was always there to support, so much love for that. You already know.
Yeah, I appreciate this, man. This whole platform in general. Real rap.
This is dope, man. It's like my second home. I was missing this while I was away,
I know
bro.
you
Why you
was.
think I kept coming on the morning meeting?
Right.
You feel me?
But you had to get yourself together.
Absolutely.
You went through something. And listen, I don't care how much time it is, you were still away. So when you come back, you got to fix that. Then you got to fix how you're making money now. You feel me? So it was a lot of things that you had to come home and fix and readjust. You feel me? And there was no way you could have focused on doing a show. So I ain't had no problem. I said, bro, take time off. Get your family together. You feel me? Now I told you get married before you made them babies. You feel me? I definitely told you that because I said when you come home, bro, you gonna have some babies.
I couldn't help how it happened. If I knew what I knew before, like how easy it was to get a ring like that,
Right.
I ain't that's
You didn't even know.
Yeah.
How easy is it? I don't know. Tell me.
Listen, credit, man.
I ain't got no credit. My credit's
I ain't listen. I ain't got none either, but I had enough for them to let me walk out of there with that ring. They not gonna let you walk out of there empty-handed. Shout out to the white boy Dave. He made it happen. You hear me?
Shout out to Dave.
I mean, Cage Jeweler. I don't know which store I was in. I think I was in Springfield.
Yeah.
Something quick, and it was I just woke up and was like, I'm going to go do it.
I'm going to go
Felt
do
like
it.
I was putting it off too long. I ain't had no more excuses.
I've been told you that though.
I
I said after this, get married.
Everything gonna happen when you're ready, and that's why I continue to do the work I do. You feel me? Because I knew people been talking to me my whole life. I've been getting good advice my whole life, but I still made dumb decisions.
Right.
Because I wasn't ready to be where I'm at now. You feel me? I was hard headed. I wanted to learn everything the hard way. I ain't like that shit no more though.
What do you think kept Blake? What do you think kept you from listening to people when they were telling you?
Influence, man. I think I had two major influences growing up. One was my brother-in-law, and one was my cousin that passed away. And I was following both paths, a lot. And now I'm growing up and I'm older now. I see like how a lot of the things they used to do affected me, you know what I'm saying, and how I looked it up to them, you know what I'm saying. But just influence. You start to follow, certain paths, man. It's like it's I can't say like I said, it's experience.
Right.
It's experience, man, because prison was tough for me. I mean, it was tough for me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it came at a time where it was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, go ahead and do these 5 years. Dang. And I'm like, all right, that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I learned so much.
Right.
So it's like I was crazy how you can go through pain and still be healing at the same time. You know what I mean? And not saying I wanted to go there for this, healing or whatever the case may be, and this understanding. But that's what took place. That's how I know God was with me. So I think God, he will allow you to be hard-headed. You know what I mean? Sometimes. So for you to experience it yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? And people can talk all day long, but
until you hear it.
Yeah, it's
really hear it, listen to it. Right.
That's how it was with me. I heard them.
Right.
Like I said, I had a lot of positive influences.
But you ain't listen.
No. No.
Ain't that what they said in White Man Can't Jump? You ever seen that part? He's like, you don't hear him. You feel me? Like, nah, I
he was talking about what was his name?
It was
Jimi Hendrix.
Right. Jimi Hendrix. Right.
Hendrix.
No, you don't hear him. You don't listen to him. Right. Yeah. I think it's a difference between you can hear. Who listens to a train? Nobody. You hear it though. It's loud as shit, especially if you live close to one. I live on, and I always hear it, but I ain't listening to it. Right? You feel me? So I think that's where we get it fucked up. Right? People are talking to you because they want you to listen. You just hear them. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, old head. I hear you.
Exactly what they said.
And then when you learn your lesson, you like, shit, I should have listened.
Like, I remember that's crazy. That's exactly how it goes.
I should have listened to you, bro. Like Listen, I ain't do 5 years, but that year and a half taught me a lot. You feel me, about myself, and then I finally heard what my father was saying all those years. You feel me? I told you not to go outside. Looking out the window, looking at 3 motherfuckers that was outside that I was trying to go outside and hang with. You're gonna end up upstate just like them. Mm-hmm. And I did it. And I said, I ain't doing this shit again. I'm good. I heard you, Pop. I'm listening. I'm listening now. So in this radio station, when you walked in, you said, man, this is a dope ass joint. How you learn all this shit? By myself. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Watching YouTube videos, going to therapy, talking to my therapist, and him telling me I'm 16 years old. You feel me? Got me into this shit. You feel me? And for everybody that's out there doing great things, man, that have gone through being incarcerated to come home, you feel me? And understand, yo, I can live out this joint. You know what it's like to have to wake up at a certain time, be out of your bunk on the side of the wall. Like, that shit ain't fair. You feel me? Like, I like to sleep. I don't like to get the fuck up, but now I gotta get up because if I don't get up, I'm gonna get a write up. I gotta go to work. You feel me? When I was home, I ain't have to go to work. I just hustled. You feel me? Like, I get up when I want. I move when I want. Nah, you're not in charge of that, bro. So, you know, I see it for myself too. It was a wake up call, and a lot of us need it.
To add to that, right? I know a lot of brothers, man, that, you know, that's in prison, right? And they got life, right? Mm. And they aware now, right. You know what I'm saying? They got, like you said, I should have listened.
Right.
Now that, you know, comes to their mind, that's how they feel, and they done grew so much.
Right.
But they can't even show the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 20 years in, 25 years in, 30 years in. Mm. And it's like, all right, I already did 30 years. You know what I'm saying? It got to be somehow I can go home.
No.
Right? But they still got life. So they can't even show their growth. You know what I'm saying? They can't. Because it's too late. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of the message. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously when you dead, it's too late.
Right.
And when you in prison for life, man, it's too late. It's too late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless Pennsylvania changed the law or they got some new evidence or something like that, and you blessed, you know what I mean, somehow to get out your situation.
Right.
But other than that, you know, people go in a certain way. 20 years later, they totally different people.
Completely different.
And they just stuck there. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, the experience, just, you know, walking through those compounds, man, and you know, having, good relationships with a lot of these brothers, man, is you know, I know they committed crimes, you know what I'm saying? But like, you feel it, man. When you see a old head that got 40 years in a wheelchair, and he been in there, oh man, he telling you to pick your head up. You got 5 years. You know what I'm saying? He positive. You know what I'm saying? He always smiling. But he's stuck in there. Mm. So I just hope, you know what I mean, these young boys wake up, because a lot of people don't understand what transpired behind the walls. And a lot of people that been there, they came home and they forgot. You know what I mean? So
no, you never forget that.
You know what I mean? Just
what the brothers I was locked up with. That's what I'm out here doing. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you say I'm hard on you, bro, like I had to think back to how my father was on me and what I didn't get after 12. If my father was alive, I wouldn't even be in this city, bro. I'd be a doctor somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he wanted for me. You feel me? And I feel like, you know, I have to be that for people and tell people, listen, you can work a lot harder than you're working. It's not that I don't appreciate your work, but I know you can do that. Right? You got to challenge yourself every fucking day, bro, to be great. Challenge yourself every day to be great. Everything that you're doing, man. I pray for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would leave you sometimes after visiting you, man. Like, just let him come home and see. I get it. I was pissing you off sometimes. You feel me? And the conversations we had didn't always sound right. But I gotta hit you with the negative, so when you get the positive shit, you good. You feel me? Like,
no doubt.
P already braced me for the negative. I'm gonna take this positive shit and rock with it, man. How I'm gonna make money, bro? Just stay active. Like, whatever you're doing, stay committed to that. You got a job now. About to have twins. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm just glad you back, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be here. You know, like I said, man, this was always for me. This was like therapy for me. You feel me? Like, I don't sit down and talk to no therapy. I come talk to you. We just do it in front of a camera sometimes.
Absolutely.
So you feel me? Like, I'm very transparent on this joint. I ain't got nothing to hide. You feel me? Because ain't nobody perfect.
Nobody.
And we can't walk around with the perception that we are. Because at the end of the day, you're destroying yourself. You know, you stunting your growth. You feel me? You can't grow until you realize that you make mistakes and you learn. You got to be able to learn from those mistakes. You got to be able to take criticism. You feel me? We as a people, we get mad when somebody tells us about ourselves. You feel me? Like, hey, who are you to tell me about? I'm human, just like you. Right. I'm calling you on your shit, so you can call me on mine. We're friends. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what family do. That's what brothers do. You feel me? You're supposed to be able to check your brother, but it's all about how you check your brother. You feel me? Some stuff you do behind closed doors. Everything doesn't require a public response. You feel me? Because there's a such thing as an embarrassment. You feel me? And when someone is embarrassed, they're hurt. And when you hurt people, you never know how a person's gonna respond with that. You feel me? So that's something I learned being with the coalition, man. I take mental health very seriously. You feel me? And I don't even talk to my brothers the way I used to. You feel me? Like about certain stuff that people find funny. Like it's not funny to me no more. And it's not that I look down on them. Like it's just that my sense of humor is different. Like my outlook on life is a little different. You
Crazy,
feel me?
right?
And I don't knock nobody for it, but I try to encourage brothers to expand your horizon. You feel me? Look at life a little differently. Stop looking at stuff from a street level. Or
It's hard. That's when
nigga.
the streets is all you know.
I mean, it is
Because
hard.
when you let that go, what do you have?
You feel me? You
If
gotta
I
find
let
your
go
way.
of all I know, what do I have? What's that next step? You don't even trust that next step. Think about it, right?
I
If
understand. I took it, bro. I know.
We sat up here the first time you came through here. I said, bro, that you gotta, man, nah. Like, yeah, nah. You feel me? Like, when you come home from jail, you feel me? What else do you know? You don't know anything. So you gotta come out there, and that's why when Blake said life hit him when he came home, like, it hit everybody. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You forget about everything because now I'm out. I'm free. You feel me? I can do whatever I want to do. When you was locked up, you had all these plans to do all this. Man, I wrote a book when I was locked up, bro. I can't find that joint. You feel me? It was probably an awesome-ass book, too. You feel me? But I can't find that joint. Why? Because I came home and I had to figure out how to take care of my family, how to take care of my kids. You feel me? It took me 2 years. 2010, I went to Mississippi and made all that money and came back and said, all right, I'm good. I'm going to figure this shit out now. You feel me? Like, so, man, just continue to push. Blake, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, I'm going to keep telling you that every time I see you. When I don't see you, I seen you out Prosper. Where was that? Where was we at? We was in the cut back there.
Yeah.
I said, okay, Blake back here. What's up? I'm like, who that? I'm like, who the fuck know me out here? You feel me? Like,
I came back around too. I told you that.
Right, absolutely. He was like, damn, man, what's up, man? I'm just proud of all my brothers, man, who have gone through the muck, man. This is something we should be talking about, something we should be being happy for your brothers when they go through it. You feel me? Like, because you on the other side, like you said, there's certain things that are said that you don't even find funny no more, that you would have laughed at 3 years ago. You probably fell on the floor, yo, that's crazy. Like, and you see other brothers still laughing at it. It's like, yo, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, why you feel that way about your brothers? Why you feel that way about him?
But it's just everybody don't grow as fast. Like some people, like I said, it's mental health. I've been through vigorous trainings, like to deal with certain situations, and that is why my outlook is a little different. You feel me? I'm not saying that. You feel me? Everybody not gonna be able to make that mental change. You feel me? For some people, they got to go through different experiences. You feel me? Some people might have to go upstate. You feel me? Some people might have to lose a loved one. You feel me? To really get the message. Like, you never know what's going to trigger that change in a person. You feel me? And it's going to be some type of trauma, whether it be physical trauma, or mental trauma, emotional trauma. Trauma normally begins change. That's why I think the work that we do in the hospital is so important.
It is important. It absolutely is important. So, I don't want to come nowhere near that dream, but if you need my help, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, bro, the other day, like, it was just a traumatic experience. I don't want to get in too deep into it, you feel me? But it sent me back to the day that my brother passed.
Right.
You feel me? Being there, and I had to go, after supporting the family, like, I had to go sit in my car for 10, 15 minutes and, like, really, like, cry, bro. Like, because I was hurt. Like, that wound's still there. Like, it ain't closed, you feel me? Like, they say time heals all wounds. I think that's bullshit.
It is.
Especially when it comes to, like, that type of stuff. So, you can find ways to deal with it. Might even bury it at some point, but
I've raised myself. My dad's been gone for 30 years. When I see a picture of him, I still cry. If I watch a movie and somebody's dad died, I'm still crying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it's hard. It's hard to erase what he meant, who he was. You feel me? But you have to push. You have to take his energy and continue to push, man. Like, so I don't knock nobody, man, that has lost a member of their family or someone they felt was close to them and still feels emotional about that. I just look at people that haven't lost anybody and say, your time's going to come. You feel me? I'm not praying that it does, but it will. And when it does, I'm here for you. Definitely here for you.
And if it's and we have groups to deal with trauma. For anybody, for folks that don't know, Chester Community Coalition, is a group of therapists and myself and a case manager because I ain't a therapist. But, you know,
You are.
I'm not.
No,
Please, I don't do no group sessions. I don't do no
what
therapy
I'm saying to you
sessions.
is you're talking to people. You're the
I mean,
first
okay, I'm
person
not a
that's
licensed
talking.
therapist. Let's put it like that.
Right,
I'm not a licensed.
but you're a hood therapist, bro, because you can relate to the pain that they feel. You feel me? And you can listen to them. That's all I had to do is listen to you, bro. You feel me? To understand what you needed, and you needed some space. You understand what I'm saying? Like, ain't no sense in crowding you and jumping on top of you and telling you to get nothing to get. Nah, bro, I'm here. If you need me, you know my number. Call me any fucking time, I'm going to answer. You call me and say it's a problem, I'm going to show up. You feel me? Because you my brother. You feel me? I'm going to get the same thing to Blake. Here, take my phone number. If you need me, you want to come through, talk, whatever. You want your own show, come through, talk, man. This is therapy, literally. And I started this radio station because I realized it was therapy. And I realized that my community needed therapy. We all have PTSD. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro.
And that's true, though, because you don't have to be directly, like, people think PTSD, well, I'm not going to say people think, the common assumption with PTSD is that it has to physically happen to you for you to have it. And that's not the case. Like,
hearing gunshots at night don't physically happen to you. Seeing your brother get shot don't physically happen to you. Having to shoot at a motherfucker don't physically, like, it's so much shit, bro. Your mom she get high and she abandon you. That's PTSD. You have PTSD that affects you with your next relationship.
I say people don't even dig it. Like, Chester is a city full of walking PTSD.
So you need therapy. So that's why this radio station is here. That's why I tell anybody that hits me up and say you want to come through, come through. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. People tired of me. I've been talking for 5 years, man. Motherfuckers
They ain't tired of
me,
you, man.
You feel me?
They was tired of you. Some other people's stuff with boom. Then when they leave, they ain't tired of you, bro.
Ah, man.
Stop saying that. Hey, what you tell me? Like when I say my voice don't matter.
Oh, your voice definitely matters.
I
didn't tell you my voice didn't matter. I said it was getting tired. This is
nobody tired of it. I know why? Because it matter.
Right.
It's needed to be heard. If you ain't gonna say it, who gonna say it?
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody. Well, nobody saying it before. Well, people were saying it before. They weren't saying it.
They were saying it behind closed doors.
Right. They weren't saying it to the right people. And we need people like us talking to us, bro. That's the only way we learn. Experience. Listen, I've been through this. I've done this. You feel me? So Blake is right on point, man. We don't need no more bodies, bro.
That's a fact.
You feel me? And for him to be able to make a song like that and to push that song out there and not really be scared of the people that accept it, just say, this is what I'm doing as an artist. This is what I'm creating. You feel me? So
it's needed, and it was much needed, and that's why, and it is more respected when it's somebody that the streets know, because for some reason street credibility matters.
It does.
You feel me? So when you got street credibility and you street authentic, the message matters more. You feel me? That's why brothers like Blake and Muscles, you feel me, Mr. Hemi, are so important. You feel me? Because brothers know their story, or people in the streets really know these brothers, know where they come from, and they're gonna tell the young boys, "Oh, you should respect that. Well, this is what they should be telling the young boys when they see these brothers working or in their community. Yeah, that's a brother right there you need to respect. Right. That's a brother right there who gonna drop jewels on you. You feel me? The same respect we give Wallow is we need to start giving brothers in our own community. You feel me? Because there's brothers out here that's really invested in these children's future. They care. You feel me? You got 3 of them in this room and another 10, 11 running around the city right now doing whatever they doing, whether it be community work or taking a mental break. Like, you feel me? So when you see those brothers, man, you just need to not saying thank you, you feel me, but just a little appreciation, you feel me? Because this ain't easy. It take courage to do what we doing, you feel me? And it takes a lot of sweat, you feel me? A lot of stressful days, you feel me? Like it's a lot that go into this, you feel me? So a lot of people talk about it, but it ain't too many out here boots on the ground doing it. So definitely respect to all those brothers that's out here and sisters, you feel me? Everybody in the community that's out here doing it to make the community better. Everybody that's active.
It ain't really no money in it. That's the problem.
Yeah, gotta feed your family. But I mean, listen, we're not going that route.
No, but it needs to be talked about, right? Because
I was about to say, well, if you want to say, because it can be money in there. It's all about what people do with the money when they get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. But that's
another conversation for another time.
That's above our pay grade.
Yep, way above my pay grade.
But if you want there to be a way for water to flow through, sometimes you got to dig that ditch, bro. Sometimes you ain't gonna get paid for digging that ditch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to see it as this is my way of paying back my community. I didn't get paid for the first 4 years of the radio station, bro. Like,
it's crazy
and was
because-
pouring into this radio station left and right, going to school. It was like I was in college in this shit, fucking with all this shit. I didn't understand this shit.
And I be drilling that, like, in my supervisors and them head. I drill that in their head all the time. Like, you feel me? Like, not saying that I need them or that I don't need them, but it's like I was doing this before, which made y'all come find me for this job. You feel me? Regardless of what happens with this job, regardless of whatever the outcome may be, I'm still gonna be here because I'm from here.
Right.
I gotta do this now. You feel me? I done been pushing it so long. I be damned if somebody see me like, damn, oh, you was the boy that was fighting for the kids and all that. What happened?
They say you ain't talking, Blake. Blake's silent, man. You feel me?
What happened?
Guns, what's up, Guns?
Right.
Yeah, we got Fats in the comments. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man, with us coming back, man. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? I appreciate everybody tuning in, taking the time to kick it with us, man. You feel me?
Blake ain't never been a talker though.
I was about to say, and anybody that know Blake know that. You feel
Man,
me?
he always been silent,
Yeah, I mean,
but he ready to work when
real
it's time
G's
to
moving
work.
silence. You know what I'm saying? And then these G's we talking about as gentlemen, man. We not
Gentlemen.
gangsters. When we say G's, we talking about gentlemen, man.
Okay.
Shout out to the G Club. You know what I'm saying? You know, and yeah, man. Before we get out of here, man, tell them what. You said you got a couple projects you working on,
Oh
man.
yeah, the transition out now, right now, streaming on all platforms. It's a banger, 5 songs,
Banger.
EP. Check it out. I'm going to do 5 videos for each song. I mean, a video for each song, which is 5 songs. Stay tuned for that. My mixtape, that'll be dropping within the next 2 weeks. I'm already halfway done another EP.
Damn.
I got 2 singles
That's what it's
coming
about,
out.
working.
You know what I'm saying? So
Consistency.
I got a lot to talk about. Yeah, just be ready, man. All Chester.
You ain't reading the comments on the screen, but Fat said you're definitely fired. He trying to bring the old Bunner back. Listen, before we get out of here, I just want to set the record straight.
That's my guy.
This was the brother right here with all the yapping and yeeks and all that, man. It came from this guy right here, man.
Right.
These young niggas don't know their Chester history, man.
Right.
It came from 24th Street. It came from Blake Old Bunner. Yicking, all that, man. It came from us, man. But anyway, we got one more track from my good brother, man, that we going to get into. You feel me?
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, then we going to do the kick of the week. You know what I'm saying? So,
You want to turn up, turn down?
yes, sir, man. We going to play that banger. This right here, this a banger for all my 9 to 5 niggas that want to turn up.
Ain't no doubt.
This for y'all, man. This
CEEZ
one really for
radio,
us.
man. Kicking it with CEEZ.
Gotta stay focused,
Yeah.
man. It's a time and a place for everything. Bunner.
This DJ so funky, man.
I turn up, then I turn down. Yeah. I turn up, then I turn down. Real grown now, gotta find some middle ground. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. Get lit now, tomorrow I buckle down. I turn up, then I turn down. Listen here, I'ma make it clear. It's all about business this year. Once you start to get on your job, it's like people get weird. You just gotta stay focused and disappear. Don't let them hold you back. No cash on me, gotta hit the mat. Can't control what's gonna happen, only how I react. 10 shots to the yak, I'm just throwing the back. My little sister got some edibles, I got me a snack. Lit, know we getting big lit. It's like 3 in the morning, I gotta be to work at 6. Man, I gotta dip, cause it's money to get, and I can't miss. Get too caught up in the action, you'll be homeless. I'm working on something where I can say I own this. Playing for keeps, I ain't trying to keep up with no Joneses. I ain't talking back then, I'm talking right now. Can't turn up all the time, gotta turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. Real grown now, gotta find some middle ground. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. Get lit now, tomorrow I buckle down. I turn up, then I turn down. You see me? I just wanted to indoctrinate you briefly on how getting caught up out here is so easy. You ain't got the right people around you, believe me. You gon' fall. It's a time and a place for everything. And turning up all the time, you out of place with everything. Gotta take care of your mind, you capable of many things. Do your own research, can't be believing anything. That's with anything. I turn up, then I burn up. Added my ingredients, the pot getting stirred up. I got other plans and other pans, trying to cook up some meals. Hope that you understand. I asked Shorty, is it jelly? Cause jam don't shake like that. She said it's turk, cause ham don't bake like that. I asked the judge, why you sending me upstate like that? Now I know I can't make no more mistakes like that. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. I'm real grown now, gotta find some middle ground. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. I turn up, then I turn down. Get lit now, tomorrow I buckle down. I turn up, then I turn down.
It was fooling with this joint. This joint bang. You gotta slide. This is one of them joints you hear in the bar for all the people that gotta go to work the next morning. You feel me? And they play this. It's time for you to go home. Like turn down a little bit. You know what I mean? You turned up. Now it's time for you to turn down. Take your ass in the crib. We're ready to give them a sneak peek of that sunshine. Hold
Sunshine.
up. Listen, man. Go
Nah,
ahead,
listen.
man.
Now I got the tracks. You feel me? Like
Joint slap, don't they? I know.
yeah.
Joint slap.
You feel me? He sent it to me, and it's my fault. I be so busy.
Listen, I know. Listen, I'm gonna start doing that though. When there's some hot city, you know what I mean, stuff that I'm gonna start sending it to you.
Yeah. Send it to me so I can put it. So we play.
I was about to say,
we
we
have
back
a Chester City playlist that plays on Sundays. You feel me? Like all the Chester artists, CRMC on that joint. You feel me? Mino, Maserati. Send me your music if you're an artist. I'm not saying I don't like music. I'm just saying I don't want to hear about the guns and the drugs all the damn time.
Yeah,
Talk
sometimes you
about
gotta give
your
it a
life
rest.
experiences, bro. Like your real life experiences.
Talk about love, man. What happened to love music?
Ain't no more love music. R&B.
Ain't no love no more. I guess
Even,
people don't make
even
love.
R&B
They just fucking.
niggas is rapping now.
My bad. They just having intercourse.
Huh?
It ain't no love no more. Just having
smash it.
intercourse. There you
Everything
go.
is smash. Everything is aggressive.
I couldn't think of nothing other than the
I'm
F
a
word.
G. I'm a like shut up, bro.
Pound Town.
That's aggressive, man. I'm too old for that, man. I need to slow down music.
Man, listen.
Tune in and listen to Sunshine then.
Yeah, man, it's happening.
Got a nigga thinking about putting a big stone on your finger like a ring pop. And your scrub said you try and be a nurse, but you got past the NCLEX test.
All right, so I can't be in your wedding because I got to record it. So we got to talk about prices and all that shit.
Oh, man, listen.
If there's money to be made, I want to make it.
Ooh, you can't. Never mind.
We can't
Man,
what? We can't
now,
what?
Now he want to record it. He don't want to be in it. That's crazy.
I'll be in it, you know.
You could have set the camera up.
I'm
and
not
just
allowed
stayed
to
on
come
the
to your
side.
bachelor party though.
Who said I was having a bachelor party?
You know, you always have a, you know.
Nah, man, I'm gonna have a bud party. So I'm gonna do something different.
Yeah, I definitely ain't coming to that.
Nah, we gonna wait till the baby shower is next weekend. So after that, you know,
Next weekend when?
21st.
The 21st?
Yeah, next Saturday.
What time?
4:30 to 8:30. This information ain't for everybody now. Everybody ain't
I
invited.
just said I ain't asked the location. I
I
just
know.
asked,
You didn't get your invitation,
I just asked for the time. Now I ain't get my invitation.
bro. I said, you got it when I first sent them out. You might
Oh, that
not
was the
have remembered.
invitation you sent me? I thought that was the RSVP joint.
Yeah, you got an RSVP. It's the invitation.
I didn't RSVP.
And you got anybody that's watching that got an invitation. You got till Saturday to RSVP. If you didn't, no exceptions. No exceptions. Can I get a bell? Oh, it's over there. Right?
You having twins?
These are her rules, not mine. So don't come looking for me.
Her
Yeah,
rules?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she
Listen,
boss. It's
yeah,
over.
I was about to say I'm just the ATM for this
Right,
event.
that's it.
I'm going to be there. No Burberry shirt.
Happy wife.
Happy life.
Literally.
That's gonna be my motto.
Fucked up.
I ain't scared.
You ain't
Yeah,
supposed
man.
to.
You want to let the people know where to find you at? You know what I mean? Any last words before we go into my sneak of the week?
Yeah, man. Instagram, Blake O. Bunner. YouTube, Blake O. Bunner. Like I said, on all platforms, all streaming platforms. That's where my EP is. I just want to give a shout out to all my supporters, all my family. Actually, I want to shout out Cody Beats.
It's my nephew.
And, all Bud. Both of them, they did work on the EP.
Fat Mac, what up?
Ain't no doubt. They both did work on the EP.
That's crazy you ain't named Blake in the top 100, man.
Don't bring this list back. Don't just say me.
What's that, the city rapper, John?
Bro, we was trying to do a verses, and we was picking rappers, and we was making a list. We put numbers next to the rappers,
That
so
was
it
the worst
automatically
thing we
became
could
a
ever
ranking.
did.
Don't start that shit back
I
there.
seen some.
Because every week somebody gonna be coming up here.
Absolutely. I
You
wasn't
gonna have somebody book a show just to try to hook me, and I'm gonna have to rumble a nigga up in here over
Ain't
the
nobody putting you in
put a
this
nigga in a
joint, bro.
headlock.
They locked the doors.
You feel me? Yeah, don't come
I
up here
got
with that dumb
bats and
shit.
machetes in this joint. I
Yeah,
ain't,
man.
I ain't got no gun. I'm gonna beat the shit out.
Because we talking about increase the peace. Don't think it's sweet now. But anyway, let's go into the sneak of the week, man.
Sneaker of the week.
Yeah, man, bringing out some heat for y'all. My first day back.
Them joints is clean too. You can tell you
Yeah,
ain't
they
never
clean
worn
because they ain't never touched the outside surface. It's the first time they've been out the box since I looked at them.
You
So what
tell
we
you
got
ain't
right
never
here is the
worn them.
30th anniversary of the Carmine Sixes.
Mm.
You know what I mean, these Jones originally debuted in 1991. They dropped 3 other times, 2008, 2014. This right here is the 2020 edition. These Jones came out while I was locked up. They did her due diligence, made sure I came home to these Jones, and I still ain't put them on yet.
We ain't supposed to rock them.
Hey, these Jones,
they was
listen,
bought in your absence.
when these Jones dropped in, was it 14?
Yeah.
I wanted them Jones. I was like, I need them Jones. Like, I think the first person I seen with them in person was Fats. Like,
Right.
I'm like, damn, them Jones look good. Like, I'm talking about the sneaks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so.
What else would you be
And
talking
these Jones is not from StockX, man. Excuse me? What'd you say?
I said, what else would you be talking about? You said you're talking about the sneaks.
Yeah, man, because you know how motherfuckers be pause. You gotta say pause, bro. You gotta say pause.
You got to say pause because
That's
that's,
what
what
niggas
your
be
head
saying,
is
man.
in.
Real niggas ain't gotta say no homo, man. Fuck y'all talking about. Know how I carry it.
Man.
So do my wife, fiance.
Blake, what you think about them Jordans, man?
Chip.
Yeah.
Chip. I ain't had no mics in a long time, but they cash. I like them.
Oh yeah, yo, if niggas not gonna wear sneaks, they can't be at my wedding party either.
Oh, so we got to
I'ma
wear
do
sneaks?
I think I'm gonna do a sneaker, John.
Oh, that'd be tight.
She fucking with it, so
That'd
that might be
tight.
the only call I make during the wedding. Everything else I'm gonna let her have.
Right, sneaks. What kind of sneaks, though? Any kind of sneaks
I
you
think
want?
it's gonna be after something, either some ones or something. I'm gonna pick like certain numbers, and whatever number you can get your hands on, I'll rock with. You know?
But the colorway got to be.
I mean, listen, it might be whatever color you. I ain't gonna be too hard on niggas. You know what I mean?
No, you got to have a
'Cause I'm gotta be
colorway.
the freshest nigga there, so it don't.
But you
matter.
got to have a colorway, though.
I
You
don't.
feel me? You do.
Every number don't come. Well, I got some research to do. When I sit down
Yeah.
and talk with her,
The
she'll
Bulls
make that
colors.
decision. Because, like I said, I'm just.
Red, black and red, black and white and red. That's it. Don't get the greens and all that other
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't want to do nothing too
The
crazy.
blues and all that shit.
Unless they do that over there. That's on
Right,
what the
right.
female do. That's on
Yeah,
them.
yeah. But that's I wear mine. I ain't gonna. Be
Yeah, you a
part of
sneaker
it.
here. I know. Yeah, man. I know you'll rock out with me.
Yeah, I got you.
Anybody else? Hey, man. I don't know.
Even if I got to go on Goat and order them joints.
So, with that being said, man, who we got next week? Let me check my calendar since I got my shit so booked like that.
You got a calendar?
Yeah, shout out to you, man, making me take it real serious. Man.
Things, man.
Yeah, listen, we booked all summer.
Things, man.
All summer?
I'm booked all summer, bro.
All right, I ain't gonna be here the week of.
That's the week she's supposed to be getting induced anyway. Because I remember we was talking about me
Right.
filling in for the charter school.
Yeah,
so I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
We're going to talk about that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta talk about that. We doing big things, man. Just got a
Listen,
phone
man.
call from Harris, man.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's what she was doing when we was watching the video?
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
Power moves, man.
Feel me? Leslie making sure all that shit goes
It's all
down.
about elevation.
Listen, you don't know how hard it is to want something that no one really sees value in, but you see it. You feel me? You got to continue pushing, no matter what.
As long as
And
you
then-
ain't pushing P.
And then that value,
Yeah.
you add value by your consistency, bro.
Absolutely.
Literally, you do. I don't care. I'm number one. I'll tell you, you add value by your consistency. If you're able to show up every day to your job or whatever dream you have, at the end of the day, your dream will come true. Just keep pushing, man.
Yes.
Pushing,
Keep pushing.
Hmm.
And stay sucker free. I mean,
Oh, the suckers will fall off. They like leaves, bro. They'll be falling off and all in the street, getting ran over by cars. Oh, help me. Nah, I'm good, bro.
first of all, they call my man Serge. My man name is Sergio Kitchens. This is Young Gunner's government name.
Yeah.
I was looking at the article. Sad. He had to turn himself in today.
It's all my life, man.
Yeah, that's real life. Money ain't gonna save you now. Money ain't gonna get you, but so far it might help you a little bit. But when the feds come,
What was this song that he had that the kids were singing? Lifetime.
or what?
Right.
Pushing P. Yeah, pushing prison now. That's what he's pushing. And keeping it real goes bad.
Man,
The outcomes.
I want to thank Blake O. Bunner for stopping through, man.
Guy, man, appreciate you.
Dropped
First week
us
back,
hot
man.
fire.
My God, we was talking about this around May last year. He was telling me I needed to get back, man. So, and I told him when I come back, he was gonna be my first guest. So.
No doubt.
And it happened perfect. He had an album dropping. It was only right.
It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate you being you, my guy. Uncle
Just
P.
keep on coming out with your shit, man. Keep on dropping your shit.
Indeed.
Send it to me. I want to do a mix. I've been trying to do a mixtape with a rapper, right? Where they're on live and they're talking about the songs before they air. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something like that. So maybe we can sit down and we can come up with that idea. You feel me? And push it for the Live 365 app. Had that radio station popping, man. That's the dream, to have a real radio station located in this city for this county, pushing the things that we want to hear and saying the things that we want to know about. So, yeah, go ahead. End your show, bro.
All right, man. Listen, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. The return, man. Y'all had it lit, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We coming back next Wednesday, same time, 7 o'clock. Tune in, man. I got my guy G-Style stopping through, man. Shalair coming through, man. We going to talk about the brand. He got some new sneaks coming out, man. So y'all already know what it is, man. Let's get active, man, next week.
Making a difference, man.
Shout out to the gang.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Breaking bread with my people, from the strongest to the weakest. You know everybody equal. Breaking bread with my people. Breaking bread with my people. Breaking bread with my people, from the strongest to the weakest. You know everybody equal.
Chester, what's up, man? You already know what it is. We back every Wednesday night, 7 p.m., kicking it with CEEZ, CMP Radio. You already know. Let's get active.